Morning, Pastor Steve here. Hebrews chapter 7, verses 20 through 22. And inasmuch as he was not made a priest without an oath, for they have become priests without an oath, but he with an oath by him who said to him, the Lord has sworn and will not relent. You are a priest forever, according to the order of Melchizedek. By so much more, Jesus has become a surety of a better covenant. A better covenant. I like to ponder what the disciples thought as Jesus instituted that Last Supper memorial. Remember, he said, this cup is the new covenant in my blood. I wonder if they got what he was saying there. Maybe they listened back in their minds to the prophet Jeremiah, and if they did, they got excited. In Jeremiah 31, listen to this. Behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. So they'd get this new covenant in my blood thing, right? Not like the covenant that I made with their fathers on the day when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. My covenant they broke, though I was their husband, declares the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, declares the Lord. I will put my law within them. I will write it on their hearts. I will be their God, and they shall be my people. And no longer shall each teach his neighbor and each his brother, saying, know the Lord. For they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest, declares the Lord. Listen to this, for I will forgive their iniquity. And then he said something that would astound them, and I will remember their sins no more. I love this part of the communion service, and I always bring out the fact that these guys had to make sacrifices for sin all the time. So when Jesus spoke of the new covenant, I think of the wonder as they understood, I will remember their sins no more. I point out that the world drinks to forget, but as believers in Christ, we drink to remember that God forgets. It blows my mind to think that an all-knowing God can forget. The only way he can forget is to totally erase my sin, justified, just as if I'd never sinned. You weighted down by sin already confessed? Stop it. Years ago, there's a story of a priest who did something wrong, bad, when he was in seminary, and he asked to be assigned to a remote leper colony somewhere, and they did it. It was penance, you know, which God doesn't do. And he was there, and he was serving faithfully, and one day his sister came to him and said, Father John, I had this dream in which I spoke to Jesus, and he assured me that he loved me. He said, that's nice, dear. Next time that he speaks to you, because he was a little bit, doubting this, ask him what Father John did in seminary. She said, I will. Pretty soon, a week or two went by, she said, Father John, he came to me in a dream again. He said, did you ask him? Yes, I did. What did he say? He said, that's funny. I don't remember. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.